Good morning vlog. Today is kind of like the first official day of my IVF. I'm going to be going to Ingenes, Orange County, and we're going to be doing a saline sonogram test. And then also, I believe I'm getting blood work there and just figuring out my plan for medications and whatnot. Yeah, that is what I'm doing right now. I'm getting ready. It's super early right now at 5:23, and I just checked the maps and it says it originally was 4 hours together, and now it says 4 hours and 50 minutes. So I literally need to get ready in like 45 minutes so we can hit the road and go. But first, let's go get some coffee. Let's turn on this little light. Chobani creamer. So thirsty, so I need to find my wallet. I always drink my coffee with a straw. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I simply just don't want to get yellow teeth. So this is how you drink it now. Let's get a sip of water though, because I'm parched. The crazy thing is we're gonna be having to make this drive probably like at least 6 times, because during stims, which is when you're injecting yourself before your egg retrieval, you have to go like every 2 to 3 days to the clinic. Oh, it's gonna be a journey, but I have to remind myself that the whole thing is a great package and cheaper than it would be if I did it everything in the United States. I've had a HSG test, which is, I don't know if like the process is similar to the saline sonohysterogram, but I feel like it probably is. But that with that one, they inject, I think it was a dye? I don't know, but they inject some sort of liquid into your uterus and it goes through your fallopian tube. So I feel like this saline one is going to be a similar concept. The HSG did hurt me, so I'm a little bit nervous. People on the internet have said that the saline one isn't as bad, but then I've also come across a few people saying that it was equal, if not worse. We'll see. But either way, I will survive at the end of the day. All right, we have officially made it on the road. We're about 2 hours and 34 minutes away now. And I think we're gonna make it right on time. It says ETA of 10:32. So here we are, we just passed Bakersfield. And that is the tea. I will update you guys when we're there. We're here. Cute. We are inside waiting to do my saline test. I'm wearing a dress, so thankfully I don't have to change. But there is Wanda, literally. And then put my feet here. It's like I'm giving birth. All done. That appointment took, how long did that take, hun?
2 hours?
Like 2 hours. But we did a lot of stuff. Thank you, Bean. My donuts, do you think they're melted?
Got 'em.
We're stopping to get in and out because we actually haven't eaten at all today.
Nope.
Besides like 1 or 2 powdered donuts. So we're here. Cannot wait to eat. Hello. Okay, so I'm getting ready to film a brand deal, but I thought I would just do like a little recap and update you guys with everything. I don't even think I actually ever posted a video saying that I chose to go with Ingenes. Did I ever do that, guys? I don't think I did on YouTube. I know I did on TikTok, but yeah, as you guys have seen in this vlog so far, I chose to go with Ingenes. Just to recap my appointment there, it went well in the sense that I got a lot done. Sebastian did his semen analysis, and then I had my saline sonohysterogram, and they also did an antral follicle count. So they started off by doing the antral follicle count, which, if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically where they scan you and they see how many follicles you have. And the follicles are like the houses for the eggs, if that makes sense. So essentially, like, how many eggs do you have, or like how many little houses do you have for your eggs, right? They did that ultrasound. It's just like a vaginal ultrasound, and unfortunately it turns out that I didn't have a lot. I actually have below normal for my age. So it's definitely like very disappointing because I was expecting to have like a decent amount because my AMH level was a 3, which is good. And yeah, so I'm hoping like maybe she just didn't scan me well. Like I'm hoping that's the case, but I don't think so because I was literally watching and I saw. So on one ovary I had 4 follicles and the other ovary between 3 to 4. She's thinking it's 4. I was watching the monitor the whole time she's doing it and I'm like, that is not what I expected. I expected to see a lot more follicles. I know people that have PCOS, they have a ton of follicles and that's how they get like a ton of eggs during their egg retrieval. I don't have PCOS, so I just feel like I'm kind of comparing myself to other people, which I know I shouldn't be doing, but it's a little bit stressful knowing that I'm going to be going into an egg retrieval with this low count, and I really hope that they can get enough eggs, and I hope that at least 1 or 2 embryos come out of it. Anyway, so that was the only bad news. She said that it's not like terribly low where I should be concerned. There's still hope for me, but it's definitely not normal, not in the normal range for my age. And then after that I did my saline test, which I've done a HSG test, which is, that's kind of similar in a way, but with that one they are testing your fallopian tubes. This one they're just injecting saline into your uterus and checking to see if you have any polyps or fibroids or anything. And my uterus looked normal, looked great. That actually hurt pretty bad, honestly. The saline going in didn't hurt. It was the actual catheter itself, like when it passed my cervix. That hurt is so bad, guys. You know, it didn't last very long, so at the end of the day it was tolerable and I survived, so that is what matters, right? Also did blood work. I don't know if I told you guys, but I've been taking birth control. I actually just finished my pack. But the birth control is to kind of like make sure your follicles are all kind of staying within the same size, and it just helps to kind of like time things. Basically, they want me to do another round of these birth control pills, and then after that, once I get my period, then that's when we're gonna start stims. Gonna be probably middle of July when I start stims, I'm thinking. And then egg retrieval will be towards the end of July. But like I said, it's all kind of an estimate because it really depends when my period's gonna get here. If any of you guys have ever had a lower antral follicle count, how did your egg retrieval go? Because I'm just like slightly disappointed about that, and I just feel not hopeless, but like I'm kind of worried that I'm not gonna get enough eggs. Oh, another thing, I was like, okay, so like, is that the reason I haven't gotten pregnant? And she said no, because that doesn't matter that your count is on the lower side, because either way you just drop 1 egg anyway, so you have plenty of follicles to drop 1 egg every month, and so that doesn't affect it. It only comes into play during IVF when you're trying to get like the most amount of eggs out. But yeah, I'm filming a brand deal in just a bit. I gotta edit it today and then send it because it's due tomorrow morning. That is the update. Hoping for the best. And oh, one other thing, as far as the medications for Ingenes, she did give me my prescription. They have a service where you like can pay some guy to go pick them up at the Tijuana location or just in Mexico, and then he brings them back to the Irvine Ingenes location. I'm just gonna pay for that service because honestly, going across the border just to get the medications and come all the way back is a mission for me. So I'd rather just pay that extra amount. I'm all about convenience. I'd rather pay to make my life easier. I'm gonna end the vlog here, but if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I will chat with you guys later.